reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We're almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game.
Ball spotted at the 25.
Dropping back, it's Green. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on their ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught by the receiver. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
The back's got it. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Play action, looking to throw. Moves left out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. And they pick up the first on the ground. And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back and coming up with that conversion.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Scanning the field. It's Green. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
He finds some space. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
3rd and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. Can he get there on the ground? The Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And then 4th down, right back to the running game. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
The offense gets set for the 10th play on this drive. Back to pass. It's Green. It's an out route. The catch made. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be 1st and goal.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a 1st down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
And the Razorbacks looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the option play. He'll pitch it. Touchdown, Razorbacks, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. In the shotgun, handoff inside. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Gets made on the out route. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Handoff from the shotgun. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. So it's Arkansas in front, and the first quarter is in the books, but is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Throws to the tight end. What a catch! Gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
And looking to throw now on first down. Makes the grab. It's Sategna. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Sooners with 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
The Sooners are in the red zone now. Quarterback will throw it off the run pass option. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Looking to throw it again. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Touchdown, Sooners, as they fight back here in this playoff game. That kind of execution, the long drive, that's why this team made it in the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
And they tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep to the right side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Well, it's an incompletion here. I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Green. They make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up 1st down yardage.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a 1st down.
Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Looks right for a quick completion. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. On the jet sweep. He's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Yeah, the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have, but you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Dropping back. It's Green. Receiver makes the catch. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a 1st down at the 41.
Man, Chris, what a great job by this offense to be able to pick up this 1st down. He had to come off his primary, meaning the offensive line had to give the quarterback a little bit more time, allow him to work through his progressions. Eventually, he finds the drag route for the 1st.
The Razorbacks pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Bringing pressure. And the defense says, not again. They wouldn't let him get loose for the scramble. Brought him down for a short gain.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Green. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
And the Razorbacks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. First down here for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Catch made on the left side. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
The Razorbacks looking to cash in this red zone trip. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red red zone. To the air, it's Green. Pass caught, can he get in? Can't get to the end zone, they'll spot the ball at the 2. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. And the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. And he's got it! Touchdown, Arkansas! So with playoff pressure for it, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Sategna. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid gain. And the Sooners come to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to throw it on 1st down. It's a short completion of the tight end. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. Back to pass. It's Mateer. It's an out-of-bounds catch made. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
You call a quick out on 3rd down? I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that 1st down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. Could take it all the way. Across the 40. Inside the 20. And he steps out at the 8, a crucial takeaway.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Razorbacks. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. 1st down, looking to throw the football. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this 1st half. And that is going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Razorbacks will kick this away to begin the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up the pass game. That's caught. It's Gibson. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Pass complete. It's second down now. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It will cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Important second down play coming up. Dropping back. It's Mateer. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Now it's second down here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Catch made on the out route. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Back to throw. It's Mateer. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. The Sooners look to keep this drive moving.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
The Sooners have 1st and 10 here. Looking for a receiver. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Makes the grab down at the 15-yard line. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Well, somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The kickoff a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. Receiver in motion now. Opening play of the drive, good throw to the left. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down play coming up. To bootleg here. Looking for a deep completion. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Scanning the field. It's Green. He escapes the pocket. Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss.
Well, let's face it. They dug themselves a hole in the first half, but I'll tell you what, they're coming out with a new look and a new energy here to start the second half.
They'll kick it away here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Sooners offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? First down, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route, the catch made. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Lets it fly to the wide out. Wide open downfield. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Sooners.
Chris, the quarterback looks up and sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. We'll start at the 25. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Hands it off on the counter. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Well, the offense goes with a counter play here, and the defense does a pretty good job of slowing it down. Again, you got to be disciplined on defense. Just when you think they're running on the front side, they run that counter play, and you better be home on the back side.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. The receiver grabs it. Gets into space at the 50. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
And the defense sits back in his zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. And there's the handoff. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Grab down the It's Brown. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Boy, nice throw here by this Arkansas quarterback to be able to pick up big yards on a first down for the Hogs. And, Chris, they've had some great ones over the years that could distribute the football. Ryan Mallett, Tyler Wilson, Clint Sterner, just to name a few.
Here comes a handoff. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check him out. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. In the red area, it's Washington. Touchdown, Arkansas, to put them on top now.
I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Got momentum and scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. This should be the last play of the quarter. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. As we head to the fourth, he could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking to pass. It's Mateer. Catch made on the out route. And the Sooners pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country. And they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Ott. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, they get positive yards here. I have the sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running out of time in the pocket. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's an out route. The catch made. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
The Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Sategna. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quick throw, the catch is made. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Or the quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time, behind the receiver.
Oh, he just misses receiver there on 3rd and short. Now you got to think in the 4th quarter, 4th and short, you got to try to cut into this lead. You might want to go for this here to keep thinking about 6 points.
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
To throw, it's Green. With the catch, it's Brown. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
Here we go now. A crucial play for both sides. They'll set up at 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Right, questionable call there down 3rd down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Now you got a big decision here on 4th down and short.
It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on 4th down. Quarterback drops back. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. And they're going to throw now on 1st down. Pressure is coming. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. To the air. It's Mateer. Quick throw to the left. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit, but a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Got a nice drive going here, but now it's third down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Burks. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So here we go. Down one to score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Looking to chuck it again. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Oh, it's not over yet, but this fourth down interception is going to cost them critical minutes here at the least here in the fourth quarter.
And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense creating that turnover.
What are you doing? He should have called timeout.
Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
To throw, it's Green. Running back grabs it on the screen. Fighting off the defender. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
The Razorbacks will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. It's a fake. Looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield. This one falls incomplete. The fake does not work. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Comes down to this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Back to throw. It's Mateer. Quick throw to his receiver. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Pulls it in. It's Sategna. The completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a fourth down call. The Sooners will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Their last chance here. surprise the right with a quick throw. Touchdown, Oklahoma. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Well, what an unbelievable job by this offense, Chris. They put themselves in a position to put a touchdown on the board. They take the lead, and now we'll see if their own defense can hold on to that lead in these last couple minutes of the game.
And the kick is good. A 3-point game now in the fourth quarter. It's all to the defense. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return on this one. Ball just...
I'm ready.
To the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now at 25. Looking to throw. It's Green. Defense is coming after him. Looking for a late, deep throw. It's caught. They will rule that a catch, a huge gain.
Yep.
Hey, you're trailing late in a game like this. You're looking to get the ball thrown to the outside on the perimeter, make a nice catch, pick up positive yards, and then get out of bounds. If that defense is going to give it to you, take it every time.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? We're going to pass here on 2nd down. On the move now. He's going to take off here. Now here he goes. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in the fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space in lanes. And he takes off and picks up a first down.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a 1st and goal. Very efficient so far. Using his legs, it's Hill. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of a play. And the defense takes a timeout to stop the clock with 28 seconds remaining.
No timeouts. It's good.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
Give me that.
They have taken the lead with time running down.
Chris, we've watched this offense all year make plays and come up with drives like this to give their team a chance to win football games. And now we are the biggest stage of the year, and they come up with one more touchdown to give them the lead here.
And the point after is good. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it off here and hope the defense can hold on. And he'll just take a knee here, trying to preserve as much time as possible. They'll start at the 25.
I can hear Dad talking, but I can't really. Like, it's like muffled.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Mateer. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man down.
Jesus,
to the right. They stop him at 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put
about 200 yards are off out routes.
Game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
The clock's running.
Looking to throw on first down. Looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
Well, you've got one final shot still. I don't know if he can get it all the way to the end zone. Hey,
I don't think I deserve this win.
They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. Obviously, the defense will decline the penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play.
I think the honestly outside
to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically.
He played way better than I did.
Become the national champs.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.